Hi guys, my name is Vinay Kumar. I'm back with another video. Today we are going to discuss on how to configure IMAP mail connector. We use IMAP mail connector to send email messages and attachments to an email server that supports SMTP. You can also retrieve email messages and attachments from any mail server that supports IMAP protocol. Here are the benefits of using IMAP connector instead of using legacy email connector. It can manage a mailbox from multiple devices in any location. Retrieves email messages and attachments from a specific folder in a mailbox. It archives and moves the email messages from one folder to another. It supports CC and BCC addresses. And also, it has an improved security with TCL. Now we are going to discuss about the IMAP configuration. So this is an sample process which I have set here. Here we have a message shape. We are converting that, we are transforming that into the flat file, and then we are splitting the documents and combining the documents, setting the file name for the IMAP, subject for the IMAP, and here is the IMAP connector. Here is the configuration which we used for the IMAP connection. So we have an outbound host. It is an IP address or a domain name of an email server that handles the processing outgoing email messages. And also we have an outbound port, the port number where the email server listens to outgoing connections. We have an option to outbound use authentication. It is when you use the email and password for the for the authentication. And the authentication type, we have selected the basic as a authentication type. Based on the your requirement, you can select the type. And security layer, we have SSL, TLSL and TSL. And the outbound username is the email address which we are from which we are trying to establish the connection, and the password is the account, account the user account which we establish the connection. We need to give that particular password. And inbound host inbound host is the IP address or domain name of an email server that handles the processing incoming email messages. And the port number where the mail server listens to incoming connection is from the inbound port. And we have that TSL, we have a security SSL and TSL, and we can use the basic authentication. And the inbound username can be based on the uh, it can be based on the email server of incoming email messages. This can be typically a primary address of on which connector receives the messages. So if you want, we can give the password and encrypt that one. And coming to the connections, we have a connection operation and object request profile is unstructured. You tracking documents, input documents are tracked automatically. And the written application response, if you want to check this one, you will receive if it is gives any error response, it does not fail but gives an error response. This is the from address and the to address. You have an option to set BCC, and also the subject which you want to send the email, the subject of the email. And if you use cache, you can select the cache attachment here, and then you use the index and alias name when you use the cache. So we have set up this connection already. We'll just try to test this particular connection and check if it is working. So process is already executed. We'll check if the connection data. This is the connection data. This is the data sent through the IMAP connection. So this is how you can send the data through the IMAP connection. Thanks for watching the video, guys.